everybody, this is Gayle. Welcome to my live stream. We're going to be on for, I don't know, a while tonight. There's not any topics, so feel free to just dive right in with whatever you've got going on your mind. Let's see. The live chat is open, and we are ready for streaming. Okay, we are streaming. All right, here we go. And let's see, Spooka770 came in. Hi and welcome. He says California earthquake. Was there an earthquake in California? I just literally have been off the computer most of the day and just got on it a little while ago. So can you say more about that? Oh, no, like 1 month ago. Okay. You had me worried. See, here I thought there'd just been another one. So I hope everyone is, recovering from that and doing okay. There were 2 6.4s and 7.1s. Okay. I kind of remember vaguely hearing something about that. I was like way out of town, out of state. So hang on a second. Somebody just came in. Hi. Hello. It's into my house, not on the live stream. So yeah, I kind of do vaguely remember hearing something about those just right as I was leaving town for Alaska, I think. Are you in California? Let's see. I want to make sure I posted this in the Facebook group. Hold on with me just a second here. You are in California. How are things where you are? Are people kind of recovering for that? I know it's going to take a while emotionally to move past something like that, but are homes being kind of restabilized? Because even smaller earthquakes can cause some structural damage. I know we had one back in Tennessee, oh gosh, I guess close to a year ago. And a friend of mine had all kinds of cracks in her foundation that she had to fix. Oh, you live in North California. Okay, good. I'm glad it missed you. That's a blessing, right, that it missed you? John is in. Hi, John, and welcome. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name because I will get it wrong. Absolutely, I can see where it was a blessing that it missed, because we felt a little bit of shaking by us, but really we heard kind of that telltale boom. But later we had some kind of frost quakes going on during the winter, and frost quakes are where the ground is expanding and contracting. Those were really interesting because everybody thought that was a earthquake again, but it wasn't. It's rough. I'm at a party. Now, how can it be rough if you're at a party? Parties are supposed to be fun. That's no fair if it's rough. Let me see. What? I just got a message here by somebody by Facebook Messenger saying that this stream is not showing on the main page. Spooka770 says her Wi-Fi went out yesterday because of the Comcast outage. Oh, that's enough to drive you insane right there. Because, I mean, we are so wired these days that getting out of having that down or anything is enough to just drive you crazy. John says, I'm lagging, out of range of Wi-Fi, and as far from cell towers. Okay. Well, at least you're close enough in to signal to have a party. So it can't be quite all bad. Are you in California also? I'm just checking something on my phone here. Because I got a message on Facebook Messenger saying it's not showing up on my main watch page. That's kind of weird. But YouTube's been kind of weird tonight. I mean, for the past few days. Last week was awful with YouTube. It was my first week on like their new format where they roll everybody over to studio. Okay, it's on there. She's not looking. Because it is on there. John says, yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to see just for a second if, because I'm still on the new like studio stuff, and I don't know if it's going to let me like show people's pages anymore. I don't think it's going to. Have you guys tried using the new studio format on live streams? So, and somebody gave me a like. Thank you very much for the like. I'm doing good, John. Fuka says, I'm good. So that's great. I'm still trying to get in the swing of things, though. I drove to Alaska and I just got back like last week. And so I'm still kind of wobbly on the time zone. Alaska's 4 hours different from Eastern time. So it's like this whole jet lag thing that's taking forever. So, you know, go away. So other than that, I'm good. It's nice to be home, but it's also nice to be on the road, you know? And I got to go to somewhere fabulous. I got to go to the Ragnall St. Elias National Park, and it is one of the least visited national parks in the whole national park system, but it's also the largest national park. If you all ever have a chance to go, do that because you won't regret it. It was just wilderness, remote, just absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking, everything that you can imagine a national park be that's in Alaska. Except it was a little warmer than you would expect. Oh, you were singing happy birthday. Well, neat. Are you the birthday person? Were you singing it to yourself? So, yeah, the national park was just unbelievable. Okay. And let's see. All right. I'm trying to check the different settings here. Okay. The studio format's a little interesting to get used to. Fuka, you've been in here before, I think. Do you do live streams yourself? John, you're fairly new to us. No? Okay. I was just wondering, it looks so different on this format. And I hear something. What do I hear? I've got sound going on. That's interesting. Okay. John says, yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you're having a good big party. You're welcome. Well, I'm glad both of you all can make it in tonight. We've got a couple of people who were going to be here, but they're not. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to see if I can text one of them. Just give them a reminder. Because people get busy and forget. But we're here every Saturday at 7, but still. Let's see. I got a text from one. She says she can't make it. What I get for not checking my live streams earlier. I mean, my messages earlier before the live stream. Okay. 4:15 here on the West Coast. It's still late afternoon. And John says it's 7:15 here. That's what I got. So John, you're on Eastern time. Spook is on West time. So, yeah. Navigating these time zones can be kind of crazy, whether you're trying to schedule a live stream or living coming through that. But I'm glad you're both here. And thank you for the likes. I see both of you. I've got 3 people here, or I've got 3 likes actually. So I'm guessing there's a third person. And we do have a third person. We have Stellar Piper. Hello, Stellar Piper. Welcome. Good that you could pop in tonight. Busy Lady 35 has messaged me. Unfortunately, she's not going to be here. So, Stellar Piper is my mods here. So it's good to see you. John says it's great to be here. Stuka says hi. Now, Stuka, you're into gaming, if I'm remembering right. Is that correct? Because I'm not yet. I've got to figure out how to do that. Good. Well, you have fun getting back to the party. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much for coming into the live stream. Glad to see you. Come join us again next week. Thank you. So Stellar, Spooka over here was reminding me about the earthquake that was last month in California. Fortunately, she missed it. Yeah. And this is our first time seeing John, so thank you again for coming. Awesome. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully, by being out on the road going to Alaska, I had to miss a couple of live streams, so people may have gotten out of that pattern. But we had several here last week. Hopefully, we'll continue to have people come in tonight. Usually, it's pretty hopping. So thank you again for coming in. Thanks. So, yeah. Now, Stellar, I'm still trying to get used to this new system, so bear with me, okay? $80 pencils in your drawer. Good deal. Because if you're like me, you're going to lose them at some point, and there won't be any one in them. So the more you have now, the better it'll be. Okay, great. We will see you next Saturday then. So thanks again for coming in. Taylor's wanting to know if a teacher near you can use some. Heck no, I'd keep those. I'd keep each and every one of those because, like I said, you're going to lose them through the year, or I would anyway. So all my teachers have the necessary supplies. That is awesome because too many teachers don't, because too many kids start the year with nothing. I just took a trailer with me when I went up to Alaska because it was a mission trip, and we had tons of school supplies. Part of the school supplies were bought by people right here on YouTube who see my channel. We took $100 worth of school supplies up there, part of it on a little gift card. And that doesn't sound like much, but that's enough for 200 boxes of crayons or 200 pairs of scissors, things like that. So it's really good that you have got, your teacher has everything you need and you've got all the pencils. So. Oh, I saw the little paw that was sticking up right over here. Right. How do I do my hand for this? Right there. That's my dog. Hold on a second. You can see he's really chill tonight. Yep. Hey, Tomlin. Hey, buddy. You open your eyes and that's it. Okay. See what, Tomlin? Lay down. Good, lay down. Yeah, I don't think I'll get much out of him tonight. Whoa. Oh, High Sierra backpack for the school year. Those are supposed to be awesome. I've heard nothing but good things about those. Good for you. Do you like it? Oh, you got a new laptop bag. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got a new laptop bag too. I love getting new things. What kind of laptop bag did you wind up with? Ah, John's bag. Welcome back, John. If you hear him snoring, just know it's not me. Stellar, what kind of laptop bag did you get? Oh, a TSA friendly messenger bag style. Good. You need that for traveling. I hate the TSA. That's why I don't fly anymore much. Ooh, that's a good price. That's a good one. I think I paid for like mine for school that I was using. Whoops, sorry, I keep bumping this. Let me just see if I can set this right. Here. Back. Let me adjust this. There we go. I think I paid like $80 for mine. So 20 is a bargain. Yeah, as long as it's G rated. There are limits on this one. Random, I really like the curtains in the background. Good. I'm glad. I thought the colors would blend in well. So I'm glad you like them. I'm surprised anybody noticed. But I'm glad. It's always fun in the chat. Well, I try to make it fun. So, Spooka, did you like your High Sierra backpack? Because I've heard really good things about them. That and the Eastports and the Jansports. I mean, I forgot what mine is. I think it's a Jansport. They're supposed to be really sturdy. So I hope you like it. Yes, good. I've not seen any with gaming characters on them, though. They tend to be a little boring. Does this go to 8:45 or 9:45? Really, it just kind of depends. I try to keep it to about an hour, but if we're rocking and the conversation is going, then we'll go on past that. As long as we have battery life. Because I know Taylor here is on batteries, so she may drop out, but we'll keep on going for a while, even after that. I've got a tweet coming in. Hang on just a second. Let me check this Twitter message. Okay. All right. It's somebody on Twitter. She finally found me. You see a fuzzy head? Yeah. It is. It is indeed. He's laying here sleeping. Yeah. Here he is down here. Oh, he's moving now. Where are you going? Come here, you. Where are you going? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? I can't move the camera too much. Hello, everybody. You're sleepy. Oh, got the ear. It was not Gloria, but she probably will pop in on Twitter at some point. Yeah. See, you're being somebody saying hi to you. Yeah, he's my service dog. Woo! He went to Alaska with me. At least he's not snoring now, so I don't have to worry about that like a few minutes ago. Right? Although the way he's yawning, he'll probably go back to snoring in a minute. That's okay. He's a husky, so once in a while, he not once in a while. So huskies go from being on at 100% to being asleep. There's really not that much in between with a husky. So that would be him. So, oh well, what's everybody been doing? I know John said he's at a party. I know Allie, yeah, you. I'll try not to. It wouldn't be a bad kick. not one that's done with malice or ill intent. You wish it snowed in the place you live in. Wow. We get a lot of snow in the winter. Yeah, there's not much going on with me tonight. You're DJing at the party you're at. Now, how can you DJ and be online? Just letting your playlist run? That would be a fun job, I think, being a DJ. Oh, good, Stellar. I'm glad. Yeah. Oh, you have it on a playlist. Okay. I remember back in the day when DJs had to bring these great big, just stacks and stacks and stacks of CDs. And before that, when you were lugging in, hey, glad things have changed. Bodacious, we tend to get more snow after the New Year's. Okay. One says it plays automatically, and I'm eating ice cream cake. Woo, sounds good. Ah, stellar. Okay. I'm glad they shared with you. I understand from somebody I used to know, who was a DJ, that people aren't always that nice. We try to be, but I guess different people have different ideas. Tanya's here. Hi, Tanya. You just missed Stellar. She has to reboot, but she said she'd be right back. So, how are you doing? Are you feeling better? John says, I just needed to drop in. Well, I'm glad you did. And John says, good. Ah, Stellar Piper must have already rebooted. I'm glad you're feeling better, Tanya. I'm really glad. So in here tonight, we have Tanya and Stellar and John. And we've got, oh, you're going, okay, we will see you next Saturday. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a great evening. And we have Spooka. Lots of cool folks. Good night to you too, John. Good night. All right. You go keep the party going. I bet they're having fun. A birthday party with a DJ, you know that's got to be amazing. I'm glad the reboot worked, Stellar. Good job on the song request. So. Tony says, I wish I had not gotten sick when you were coming through. It happens. It's just one of those things. So we'll tentatively plan on the spring, and we will definitely plan on you feeling better. And there goes the dog. Goodbye, dog. Oh, hello, dog. My dog can't make up his mind. Okay. I was going to put you on camera for a second. You want to come on? Okay. I start to move the computer, gonna put him on, and he goes around the corner. I get that hint. Whoa. You got your final ownership papers. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hang on a second. I got, oh, add 16 to your 80 pencil Stuco. Wow. And hello to Archer. That is so exciting. I had wondered about that because some agencies take them back after 5 years and some 7. So I'm glad you get to keep them. 2 backs of pencils in your school supplies cabinet. That puts you all set. Has your school started yet? Because some schools start what I consider early. Oh, okay. That's good. You can put it off for a little while longer. Starting on Tuesday. All right. Well, I hope it goes well on Tuesday. The very beginning of school is always exciting, but it's always so nerve-wracking. At least it is for me going to college. I'm not going this semester, but I was there last semester and so forth. And you get really nervous, but you get excited too. That's awesome. Yay. Got my iced tea there. Tony says she had to fill out a notarized paper saying what happens to him if I pass on, if he comes back to them or not. That's something you don't like to think about. What did you decide? Or have you yet? Excuse me, I'm dropping stuff here. Good. Good. You have a list of people who are going to take them if something happens to me. Good. Hopefully, Tanya, nothing will happen to you. And you all will both have a nice, long, happy life together. Long. You'll be a glorious pet. Yeah. The service dogs, they're going to make good pets because they've had all the training. So it probably wasn't a hard time. I can't talk tonight. You probably didn't have a hard time getting somebody to agree to keep them because I know when we went out of town once, I had 3 dogs at the time, and somebody said that they wouldn't keep either one of my other 2 dogs, but they would be glad to keep this one anytime. And I actually heard that from several people. So, yeah. Oh, good. I thought that's what that meant when you said you got your final papers. That good. But I don't understand how people easily make that adjustment, when their service dog retires and some of the agencies take them back. It's like mentally, when I get rid of Tomlin, I want him to stay here. I want him to be, or I shouldn't say when I get rid of him. When I get rid of his, that's not even what I'm trying to say. When I no longer have him as a service dog, I want him to be here with me because we bonded. That's what you do with your service dogs. My sister is not a big fan of dogs, and she says she's got to be on the list. Aw. See, that's fabulous. Service dogs are just special, not just in the services they provide, but they've got this, in order to be a service dog, you have to have this wonderful temperament. That's true. Some dogs just make people love them. And from Archer's pictures, he would have to be one. I mean, because you look at his sweet little face, and of course, he always looks sad because that's just his breed, but you look at his little face, and your heart just melts. Yeah, I've noticed that with Tomlin. It's It is scary because my dog's gonna go with anybody, but you just got to take that risk. Yeah, Stellar will tell you he just will trot away with anyone. Oh, he's on a diet. How is he handling that? How is he handling being on a diet? Does he go around looking for food, or is he okay with that? So, have we lost you? Are you still here? Do you have a pet? And Stellar, I was so glad for that. Yeah, Stellar's saying that Tomlin had no problems being looked after and spoiled by various seminary friends of hers. They had never, okay, Spooka, they had never met Tomlin for the most part. Some of them had, but when the NIH, I think I told you, so when the NIH said no, he went to stay with her for a while. We have to lock the dog pen so the kids in the neighborhood cannot open the door. Yeah, Tomlin, he's a kid's dog. He begs for mom. He knows she's a soft touch. I get into both. Aw. But, you got to do what you got to do. So, okay. I have to try something here because I'm not really sure what it is. YouTube has a button on this studio, and it's got a dollar sign. So I'm wondering if it's trying to tell me I'm not monetized. Hang on, I'm going to punch this. Insert ad. What does that mean? Is there an ad playing? I'm not real sure what just happened here. But Connie said she gets onto both of them. Okay. It said inserted. Okay. Oh, he's lost 5 pounds. That's really good. And Seller says he halfway there. Go Archer. Seller says no ads. Okay. Huh. I wonder what that's all about then. Okay. Mom is like, aw, but I can't ignore him. Oh, yeah, I know. Ah, Spooka has to go. Spooka, thank you for coming in tonight. I hope school goes great for you on Tuesday. Thank you very much for having come in. Thank you. Thanks, Spooka, for stopping by. Bye. And you've increased his walking. That's good. And Tanya and Sellers are both saying, have a great day at school on Tuesday. Tanya says she misses college. I understand that. It's tough once you get used to something. I miss going, but I'm not going to go this semester or next. So there are fortunately, some really neat websites out there like Khan Academy where you can learn on. Khan Academy is free. Miller says, I miss learning, but not homework. You may have me on that one. That homework's a pain, no matter how you slice it. Tanya likes homework. Okay, if I go back to school, Tanya, I'm sending all my homework to you, but not the people. See, I like the people for the most part, but not the homework. TED Talks are becoming my favorite things. Taylor, what kind of TED Talks do you listen to? Are you catching on YouTube or podcasts? We inquiring minds want to know. They're short, informative, and digestible. They sure are. Tanya says, I have trouble with some people. That's because some people are jerks. It's gotten easier with Archer. That's good. Because that's a nice thing about service dogs. They just don't help in just tangible ways. But it's like all those little extra bonuses. Let's see what's up here. He blocked some people from coming up to me. That's really helpful. Okay, Stellar Piper says YouTube, and currently she's been listening to a lot of trauma ones because of her clients. Okay. And Tanya's saying, have you had trouble with going into a Chinese restaurant with a service dog? I don't really do Chinese restaurants. I've had some trouble at other restaurants, usually from other people who were in the store. Or in the restaurant. I don't have too much problems with them. We've had a couple of run-ins. I had an experience at Ruby Tuesday where the server came up and he saw Tomlin and he starts backing away because he'd had a terrible experience thanks to an ESA. But I haven't had too much problems because we try to sit right by the door or as close as possible, and he just goes in and he gets underneath the table. So usually we can have him by sitting by the door. Usually we can have him in and under the table before anybody really notices he's there. Have you had problems with the Chinese restaurants with your service dog? And Connie says she's been listening to podcasts for PTSD. Oh, you went with a group and the greeter had a fit. Were you able to get that worked out? Over 50 and fantabulous. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Over 50. That is so appreciated. Thank you so much. She is just, you are so fat. You are fabulous. Over 50 and fantabulous. Thank you so much. Stellar says she went with Tomlin and CVS once. I'm fairly certain that was because he was picking up on my stress. Well, and that was probably when you were keeping him for me, right? When you were at the NIH thing, when I was at the NIH thing. Tony says, yes, we have. I had to call on the owner. Gotcha. Over 50 and Fantabulous, I am going to mention you and your gift in the Facebook group that we all have. I really appreciate it. It is so helpful in so many ways, not just for the traveling, but other things that come up, expenses now and then, prescriptions and stuff. So thank you. Tony says he falls asleep at the movies. Alan pretty much ignores the movies. So that's what he does. Oh, and Stella Piper says, yes, that's when, yeah. The NIH was a pretty stressful time period for all of us. I'm just not going back. So they're going to have a really compelling reason for me to go back and not just a pheochromocytoma study. It's going to have to be a lot. Oh, Tanya, the NIH is the National Institutes of Health. It's in Bethesda, Maryland. It's a kind of a research center. And they should have done a lot better job than they did as far as accepting Tomlin as a service dog. Instead, they threw a fit and put a bunch of restrictions up when we got there, and it's awful. I broke down crying. I started having a fit. Stellar came. She rescued the dog, basically. And yeah, I do. I've got some videos up on YouTube about it. But as a result, people are like, well, you could have sued him. And I'm like, not interested in a lawsuit. I want change. And you don't always get that change with a lawsuit. So I turned him into the Department of Justice, and the NIH had to redo their entire service dog policy to come into compliance with federal law. I was very happy about that, but it took a couple of years. Yeah. But yeah, it's I've got the video up about the denial. And then I felt so bad for my husband because when I was going to Alaska and we were going to the church up there, you know, driving mission teams supplies up, and we're doing all of this. We want to glorify God. We want to serve God. And it was super, super, super hot. So my dear husband calls me and he's like, hey, you know, it's so hot tonight. Don't spend the night in the van. I'm getting you a hotel room. I'm paying for you. This is my gift. And it was so nice and so sweet until they found out I had Tomlin. And he said he had told them all this on the phone, but I still had a real hassle getting into the hotel, and I wound up leaving, and it's just a mess. So very frustrating. I actually have part of that on video, except I've got the phone turned down onto the table, so it really comes across as vocals only. But that's okay. And Tanya is saying he had a child coming up to him, and I had to get him in between him and this child to keep the child from getting picked on. Ooh. Why was the child being picked on? And Tanya says, I've had some problems with places and not others. Yep, me too. Me too. Y'all, I'm going to put the channel for 50 and Fantabulous. I want to go ahead right now and put a note to this lovely, lovely lady over into the Facebook group because she's awesome. And I love her channel because it's positive focused. She's just great. So I'm going to put a note on that. If I can do that right now, I think I can. I don't know if I can or not. I'm going to mention her in my magazine too, as a supporter. Oh, he was picking on Archer. I misread that. I'm so sorry. I did not intend to misread that. Let me see about posting this here. Oh, it's coming in so slowly. YouTube is. So did the parents eventually step in, or at least get the message that he wasn't supposed to pick on a service dog? I was annoyed with the parents due to them just laughing about it. Ooh, you have a kid trying to enter or pick on a service dog and the parents are just laughing? Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. You don't laugh about animals being picked on. That is so. I'm gonna remember. I've got to keep this G rated. That's infuriating. So who we got here? Somebody just came in. Kevin. Hi, Kevin. You had to move to the other side of the movie theater. Yeah, did you take it up with management? And welcome, Kevin. It's good to see you. Now, Kevin, are you a new face here? Come on, computer. My Facebook page does not want to load. Here we go. Here we go. Forget that. Now it's loading. Slowly. I'll have that super chat posted in just a minute. Management said they would retrain their staff. Well, I'm glad they're going to retrain their staff, but at least that's something, I guess. But parents need to you don't pick on dogs. Come on. And let's see. Laurel's here. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Candy. It's good to see you. You were asleep and just woke up. Aw. Well, we're glad you were able to be here. Now, Busy Lady 35 has friends coming over that she's going to be hanging out with tonight, so she's not going to make it. So I'm glad you're here. Definitely the parents deserved for you to be upset with them. Well, good for Archer. Tomlin has a very difficult time ignoring kids. I'm glad he was able to. Hello, Laurel. Good to see you. Yeah. And I think part of the reason why he has trouble ignoring kids is because when he first got him and we were trying to really get him socialized, we took him over to where I work a lot, and there was a lot of kids. And I didn't draw the boundaries on petting him as firmly as I really could have. And in retrospect, I'm wondering if that's why he now has trouble 12 and a half years later ignoring kids. Or he's 12 and a half years old, you know what I mean. Candy is still snoozing. Aww. Other dogs and Squeaky's toys that distract. Okay. When we're out and about, Colin could care less about Squeaky toys. It's when we're home that Squeaky toys gets them. But and he goes on alert now with other dogs just simply because of the bad experiences we've had with ESAs. And you know, I've shared that before. I'm not going to go back into all that, but you know, he's very wary. Yeah, you really once you let somebody pet him, it's like those service. At least with Tomlin, his attention goes right out the window. He just shuts down as a service dog, and he becomes a people pleasing dog. It doesn't always work too well. Why am I looking? He looks at me for permission, and I'm like, no, and other people are like, aw. Yep. One lady said you were mean. No, she's the meanie. She just doesn't understand. My computer is trying to stall. My computer's trying to stall, and I can't figure out why. Okay, I guess it's just. Oh, I see what. Okay, I hate autoplay. Apparently, where I was going to pull up YouTube and thank over 50 for her gift, it apparently has started playing a video. So I'm going to post this. That'll make it all stop. Getting this all posted and squared away. All right, there we go. You have to be fine with his behavior. Oh, Tanya says she has to go. Well, Tanya, thank you for coming in, and I'm glad you're feeling better. So thank you. Keep feeling better, and keep it up with Archer and his weight loss, and yours too. Laurel says she agrees on the petting thing. And she says, also with flu season close by, people don't care about exposing your service dogs to illnesses. I don't even think they think about that. He says, if I do a shout out, I can do hers. I can do that. The only thing is I have to do it either by Twitter or put your channel's name in the comment section down below, which is what I'm probably going to do. Oh, and y'all, please don't forget to give me the thumbs up. But when YouTube switched over to this studio format, I like it, but it won't let me do shout outs. And that's one thing I really like doing. So apparently, in order to be able to do a shout out and highlight other people's channels, I have to load some other software. And I have no idea what kind or what company or anything. I looked at one, but they wanted $179 for the software program. Needless to say, I did not download it. But I'm going to have to download some other program that works with YouTube and figure out how to do it that way. I can't just do it directly from YouTube anymore, which is, my opinion, terrible. But I can link it down below, and I'm going to put it down in Facebook that you were here. So I hope that's going to be helpful, because it's the only way I can do it now. I know that YouTube has to change, but I really hate for YouTube to change, because you get used to something and you like all the controls to be in the right space, or at least I do. Oh, yeah, you say 130 pounds down. It's like mind boggling. So I'm really glad. Good for you. Laurel's saying, where's everybody at tonight? Well, we have Tanya, who just had to go. Stellar, Busy Lady 35 could not come in. She's got folks coming over, so she had to hang out with them. And so, yeah, we had a couple of other people here right at the beginning of the chat. We had someone named John, and we had Spooka that was here. So we've had a few people. And, of course, over 50 and Fantabulous, who gave the wonderful super chat donation, which is huge. So, yeah, I'm really not sure where anybody is otherwise. We just got to go with what we can get. So I'm going to get off probably at around 8:15, I think. That'll be just a little over an hour. Now, this is odd. It says I only have one person in here. But I know I've got on the participants page, I've got 3 people in here. What can I say? And Laurel's saying hi to Kevin. And I don't know if Kevin's in here or not. Because on my participant list that we're supposed to be able to look at now, it's a new thing. Yeah, I haven't seen, nobody's in here from that list. It's from the first few minutes of the chat, it looks like. This is so strange. But I'm sure we'll get it all figured out eventually. So, more to get used to. But at least we got to have the chat tonight, which I'm really glad about, because with the time changes and being out on the road, I missed a couple, and I hate that. It's like the week just doesn't flow as well without catching up with friends. You guys notice that? Does that happen for you all too? Okay. Let's see if I can do one more thing in here. So, alrighty. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody who's come in. I'm going to go ahead and at 11:15, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the live stream. We still got a few more minutes. I'm going to play around with some of the settings here. Everybody's gotten quiet on me all of a sudden. What's or what? Okay. Well, when am I going to do a giveaway again? Holy cow. Sorry, my phone was wigging out. I don't really know when I'm going to do a giveaway again. Pretty soon, I think. So I guess we could look at doing a giveaway maybe the next live stream. Let me see what the date is on that. Yes, we can do a giveaway on the next live stream. Or tell you what, let me think about what to give away and how. I've got some postcards I can send out from Alaska. So I'll look and see what else. I want to do a party online for 3K subs. So yeah, that'll be whenever that happens. Yeah, so we'll see. And I'll look and see what giveaway items I might have. I know I've got postcards. I'm not really sure I have anything else right now or not, but we'll see about doing one next week. Does that sound okay, Laurel? Stellar, I know it's going to be good with you. John's back. Hi, John. Yep, we'll do a giveaway for 3K subs. I may do a smaller giveaway. We'll see. I do have some postcards that I can do. Let me see. Let me see what all I've got in postcards over here. Now, some of my Patreon subscribers already have their postcards. So I've got Lincoln Boyhood Home and some others. Some from Wyoming, Red Rocks, Bighorn. I thought I had some more from Alaska. Oh, look. I could do a contest with an impartial judge. I've got Little Bighorn. I could do that very thing. So I tell you what, let's do that. And yeah, keep watching in the Facebook group. I'll put together something. But we got to do it before I have surgery. That's the only thing. So it's going to have to happen. If we do it online on a live stream, it's going to have next week. Yes, it does leave her out. In the past, our impartial judge has been the dog. So I will probably do something along that line again and toss out a survey in our group for people to fill out. Or not fill out, you know what I mean, check the box. Yeah, and then I just take that, print that page out, and cut out people's names, put it in a bowl or a basket or whatever, flip it in the air, and tell him, give. And whichever one out, that's the winner. That's totally random. Dawn, are you in? You're not in our Facebook group. Let me type in the address for our Facebook group. And then if you want to join that, please feel free. He is cuter than any other judge you've seen. And he works for Kibble. Hard to beat that. So that's the URL for YouTube. So how does that sound, Laurel? Well, for next week. Candy says, Mom wore out. Oh, wait a minute. Candy says, Mom wore her out on the morning run. I'll be posting that on Facebook. That'll be cool. Yeah, do that. We'll all come to see it. So again, thank you all so much for coming in and participating and just being part of our Bodacious group here. Keep sharing it. Laurel, you're a superstar on sharing it. So keep sharing it, keep telling others, and appreciate y'all coming in. I will see you next week, 7 p.m. Always, always, always. Hashtag be Bodacious. Do not let life get in the way of living, all right? And I will see you all next week. We've got, hold on. What have you got? Have you got your bone? I'm going to get it. Let me see if I can record any of this. Hold on. You want it? You want it? Oh, Dad's got his attention. All right. There you go. Okay. All right. Say bye, Tomlin. Okay. He is not going to share that. So you all have a good night. I will talk to you later. Thank you all again. Yep, he's adorable, in my opinion. So thank you for agreeing, John, and with everybody else. Thank you all. Y'all take care. We'll see you at 7 next week, next Saturday. Bye.